Afternoon. Welcome to NAIT News Watch. City Council has a lot to consider when it comes to the proposed LRT line that would service the West End in the future.
That's right. Members of the public packed into the City Hall this week to address council members about what the proposed Valley Line West LRT would look like in their community. Our Brendan Escott joins us live from the South Lobby with more on that story.
Thanks, guys. It is a contentious issue in our city, and this week members of the public were given a chance to head down to City Hall and address council members about exactly how they feel.
The LRT did not reduce traffic, period. There's no proof that it does, unless you have some magical stats that I don't see.
It was an emotional venue at City Hall on Wednesday as residents shared their thoughts on the impact of the proposed Valley Line West LRT expansion project. Susan Ma owns a heritage home in the area and says having the train run through her neighborhood would be catastrophic.
This route is trying to be all things to all people, and that can't be the way that this goes. Dozens
of concerned residents and business owners like Ma on hand. They feel the future of Edmonton's LRT service to the West End has more questions than answers. Right now, there are several proposed expansions, such as this one that would see a train run downtown along Stony Plain Road past West Edmonton Mall. Plans have been in place for nearly a decade to expand the service west, but recently the city altered the proposal, leaving people in the area upset.
Even to go around the corners on Stony Plain Road, they're having to take out historic buildings, businesses, homes, trees, 58 trees to be precise. So I think it's really important that they reconsider the route.
If the proposed plan is executed, some businesses will need to be torn down. Seniors in the area would be cut off from the bank and medical services at Jasper Gate Square, and other businesses in the area will see a significant decrease in patronage if traffic patterns are forced to change.
On the one hand, they say it really shouldn't affect the traffic in that direction, but then on the other hand, it's really important that we separate the grade because it will affect the traffic. So it's just not making sense.
Speakers were asked by a member of council if they had a problem with the LRT expansion itself or just the route. They all agreed that the expansion would be a welcome addition, just not through their neighborhood.
This is how I've approached it since the beginning of my time on council, is that I'm not looking to reopen the route debate. That was settled a decade ago. The important thing, though, is how do we make sure this route works as well as possible?
Another public hearing similar to this one will be held in April, and that will likely be the last opportunity for public input on the project.
Brendan, are there any specific areas of concern voiced by the residents?
Yeah, the intersection at 149th Street and Stony Plain Road seems to be the one people are most concerned about. Now, the city has a couple plans outlined. Number one, they could divert traffic underneath the train and keep the train going on Stony Plain Road, or they could build an elevation so that the train could ride above the street. But both of those have been deemed to be really costly and very disruptive to the existing infrastructure.
All right, Brendan, and when can people expect a decision to be made on these projects?
Well, the city's going to take some time to consider the comments that were made, both at this meeting and at the next one. But they do have a timeline in which they want to get this all taken care of by, and they want to get construction plans sorted out in the summer. So that likely means at that next meeting, some decisions are going to have to be made.
Thanks, Brendan. That's our Brendan Escott reporting live from the South Lobby.